Hello legends and welcome to Blunt Force Healing Podcast, episode 399. We are currently in some random spot in Donegal that we decided to check after a short stay in McManus Estate Park. And to be honest, I'm quite surprised because I see a lot of mushrooms here, which I wasn't expecting from kind of random forest and a place that I was suspecting to be a bit young and maybe managed by forestry, so regularly cut, trimmed, and not friendly for any fungi. But as you can see, never judge the book by its cover. It might look innocent, but I can already prove that this is a proper mushroom forest, and it's definitely another location for next summer and autumn, because now it's getting a bit colder, so obviously we still get mushrooms all year around, but it will be completely different species. Still interesting for me, but not so much for family or kind of regular foragers. So this place or location is noted for later. Here you can see Julian and Elizabeth. They are walking in front of me. We are testing this as a potential family walk type of trail that is close by, mainly because it is only about, 5 kilometers drive or maybe 6 kilometers drive from us, so it's about halfway to the regular Murvak beach that we tend to visit if we want to take a daily walk. We are going to check more of that route and see how it goes, and I'll record the rest of the updates in a separate segment that will be stitched after this one. Hello again, you beautiful legends. As promised, the next segment is on. So yeah, we had a nice time there in McManus Estate, which is like a small park at the shore of Donegal Bay. And then obviously you saw me filming our short walk in an unknown forest. I don't even know how to call it. I need to double check the map, because I don't think this forest in particular has any specific name, unless some local people call it something. But yes, I've checked. I found a couple of interesting mushrooms there. The path is nice for the walk, for a family walk or anything like that. And it seems like there are different routes that you can take, or routes as it's more often said in the international or rather American English. So there are paths basically that you can choose, so it doesn't always have to be the same way that you walk. So it's a nice place, especially in the sun. And also, if it's very windy or too windy to go to the beach, then it's also a nice place to walk with the tree cover of the woods around you. So probably a nice alternative within the very short distance, probably about 6 to 7 kilometers from our house. Now it's 5:36 p.m. so less than 1 hour left until sunset. I left the guys at home, so my wife is prepping the dinner while Julian is playing console, and they just kind of chill. And I wanted to clear my head and get away for a moment, clear my mind for upcoming week before that Monday comes. So I thought about going to Eni again, but instead I'm going to a new place that I have no experience with. I don't know what to expect. It's called Eagle's Nest. So instead of closing today's episode with this particular segment or this video and stitched segment, I'll drop it now and I'll finish today's episode with a segment while I'm at Eagle's Nest. I don't think I will get to the actual big rock that I think is there, but at least I might be able to capture a decent sunset and use it as a nice finishing touch for today's episode. So this is episode 399 of Blunt Force Healing. We are entering the new season tomorrow with episode number 400. Let me stop now and record the last segment at Eagle's Nest. And welcome back. As promised, I reached that point and got parked just there. Let me try and show you. So here is the exact spot where you just drive in and back. Well, you probably don't want to use your normal car to drive in. Probably only a tractor or something heavy can get here if it needs to. But yeah, it's just general drop, so not really recommended to drive with the car here. To stop it earlier, and I'm just at the shore, as you can see. I think tide is ending in probably about half an hour, so it's not the highest tide. But I reached the spot, and behind me, as you can see, this rock is supposed to be that Eagle's Nest rock, which I won't be attempting to climb today. It's not a big one, but as you can see around, there's a lot of seaweeds and rocks which are slippery, and walking back in the dark would be quite risky, so I'll leave it for the next time. And I wanted to show you how calm and beautiful the sunset here is at the moment. So I take my bloody head out of the way, and here it is. You're welcome. The best painter in the world, in pastels, in pastel colors, nature. So we rarely have those, calm evenings like that with such a beautiful sunset, but probably more often than any other places in Ireland, so we are still winning. And today was quite calm and relaxing. I came here with a coffee and a scone just to get a nice closure of the day and get some mental relief before I head back home, get a good night's sleep and hit the Monday and the new week ahead. Guys are at home, probably ate already the dinner. I'll be eating dinner when I come back, but it's such an amazing place. Well, it's nothing, out of ordinary in general, but the fact that, you're just alone here Nobody bothers you. It's just myself and nature, really. And that beautiful sunset. So this is the final segment of today's episode. I really like those multi-segment ones, so I guess this is the new era of entering into multi-segment episodes more often. Tomorrow is a big milestone. It's 400 days and 400 episodes and 400 blog posts. It's an amazing journey already. I really appreciate the fact that there are a couple of people that constantly read my posts, people that watch and listen to my boring ramblings and episodes. I really appreciate you guys, and I really thank you for your time spent on it. I still didn't get to the point of making this blog or this podcast something more specific than just journal. Any suggestions needed and appreciated if you can share based on what you've read or what you listened to when I talk about different things. But yeah, this is it. So I hope you have a great rest of the day, afternoon or evening, and stay tuned for tomorrow's big 400 episode. See you tomorrow.